Hi you guys, thanks for being here. I want to say thank you to Lynette for tagging me on the Just One video. It's just one. If you could have one of each of these products in these categories, and I have my list here, there are 10, which ones would they be? So I have to say mine's kind of a mix of some high-end and not even really high-end, but yeah, mostly drugstore I think are kind of my go-to. And part of that, and someday I'll share my story with you, part of that is, you know, even up until 6 years ago, and I carry it through with me still today, I had just a very different life. I mentioned in my bio, if you've read that, that I have sort of a Cinderella life, and I do. I have a very nice story, and someday if anybody would like to hear that, I'll do a video on that. It'd probably be quite long, but it might be fun, and it's I'm blessed and I'm very excited. However, when it comes to products and buying things, I still always kind of, you know, talk myself off the ledge. I can't get myself to spend money on a lot of things, and that's just above, you know, across the board with me. You guys would crack up. My husband just called me. He was at the mall because like I said, we're getting ready for this New Year's party. If you've watched my other videos, it's kind of an ongoing thing, and still prepping and getting ready. This is the day before New Year's, so I'm not sure when I'll get this video up, but anyway, he just called me from the mall and said, "Hey, I'm going by Sephora. Is there anything you need?" I said, "Do you know how many people wish they were married to you? I mean, you know, is there something you need from Sephora?" Like, yeah, but I'm not going to make him do that. So anyway, as I progress and make these videos, I think you're going to see some of my products change, why I spread my wings and get more comfortable with spending money on myself. It's just not something I'm used to doing. It's fun for me to do, but usually my husband and I go shopping together, and so I feel way more comfortable when he's there and he kind of nods. He wouldn't mind if I did it on my own. Anyway, let's get started. So my the first one she asks is lipstick, and right now the one that I go to, the one that I'm wearing today, is, let's get the cheaters out, children, because I'm gonna tell you what's right. This one is it's the Maybelline Color Sensational, and it is $2.35 in Warm Me Up. I love this color. I don't want to say it's a, well, it kind of is a Your Lips Are Better. Let's see. Again, I'm not quite sure if my camera focuses in, but that's the color. It's a smooth consistency. It's not sticky. And it's got a little bit of shine, but it's not even a shimmer. It's just and it's not matte by any means. It's nice. I like the way it feels. I like the formula. So that's Warm Me Up, $2.35, and that's my lipstick. This would look good with anything that you were wearing. A smoky eye, even a downplayed eye. There's enough color where it shows up. It's just a good overall color for me. So number 2 is, what's your gloss? What's your Just One gloss? I'm a big fan of the Buxom. I just finished, I mean, this is pretty empty. This is the Celeste. This would be my go-to. I'm not cheating. Right now I have the Sugar, and I'm using it. I have that on today, but I would say the go-to would probably be the Celeste, because it's light enough that it can go over anything. You can use it over any color that you're wearing, and it just gives that little oomph, a little bit of something. I love the tingle. I love the smell. So Buxom is my gloss. Number 3 is blush. The blush that I go to right now. And I say right now because you know that in a couple days that may change, even your favorites may change, but I continually use this NYX blush in Pinched. It looks like it says PB25, but the color is Pinched. It almost, in the light when I kind of move it around, it looks like it's got a little iridescence to it, but it's really, wow, it almost matches the lipstick perfectly no matter why. Like, this is the blush and that one's the lipstick, if you can see that. I'm not sure if you can even see that in there. It's a really nice color. Even if I'm going to use a brighter color, I kind of start with this as a base, and then I might use a little something next to it or over the top. So I would say the NYX in Pinched is my just one. Okay, so eyeshadow single. Now I like a shimmer on my eyes pretty much with any look I'm doing. I love mattes and I wear all mattes everywhere else, but right on the mobile lid itself, I like a little bit of shimmer. So what I'll do is, as a base even, I'll start out with this Infallible, the L'Oreal Infallibles. If you guys have not tried these, you have to try these. These are just beautiful. They go on so smooth and they make your eyes pop. I would suggest using it as a base because then it'll be like how you do a highlighter. It'll kind of be lit from within. So same with underneath your eyeshadows. This is good in the corner, but I'll do a whole look and then I'll put my little pinky in there and I'll go right on the lid just to give it that little pop in the center. But this one is in the Iced Latte. Yep, Iced Latte. 888 is the number. This would be my choice for just one for single for on the mobile lid. If I wasn't really going to do anything, I would still want a little sparkle on my lid, I would use this. And like I said, I'll use it under and over any eye look also. The next one is number 4. Oh, I screwed, oh no, number 5 is the palette. So which eyeshadow palette? I love the Naked 2 Urban Decay. I'm sure we've all heard of this. If you haven't, go check it out. It's probably one of those palettes that everybody should have as a staple. It's going to travel well, whatever you can get any kind of look that you're wanting for this, in the fact that it's got a little bit of shimmer, it's mostly matte, it's got the darkest, the black in there. This one for crease colors, fabulous. You can't go wrong with this palette. This would be my just one. My number 6 is your mascara. So I am a mascara junkie. I love mascara. And if you've heard me complain and whine before about false eyelashes not working for me, I'm gonna try. One of these days I'll come on with false lashes on and I'll tell you how it went for me. Okay, so anyway, the mascara that I'm using and loving right now, and I keep going back to, is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. My color, hold the phone, is, okay, I can't read it on here, but my guess is, knowing me, it's got to be the blackest of black. That's all that I buy anyway. I love this mascara. I love the wand. Can I put them? Can you see that? I like it. I did a whole video on mascara. Go back and watch that and you'll kind of know why I like this. In that video, I wasn't quite sure where I was with this because it was fairly new to me. I can say that it's gone up to one that I'll use all the time and I'll repurchase it. I love it. Length and volume. Number 7 is foundation. Again, I can't say that I have a go-to. One that I'm using quite often right now is the Revlon Age Defying Firming and Lifting Makeup. Don't we all want firming and lifting? I could rub this, could I rub this on my butt cheeks and my thighs? Because firming and lifting, I'm all about it. Okay, this is also got an SPF 15. The color is medium beige. The number is 40. I use this with a beauty blender. The color just seems to, work well with my face. I can't say that it's, I don't try enough variety in foundations, and that's something that I'm going to need to explore. I probably have a few in mind that I'd like to try after watching all your videos, you guys. That might be in the future for me to expand my horizons with foundations. But right now, that one's working really well. Again, that's Revlon, the Age Defying, and I'm in the number 40. Okay, so my cleanser, and this is maybe too why foundation hasn't been something that I go, I don't kind of broaden my horizons with it, is because I really enjoy skincare and doing things with my skin, and I find when you do that, your foundation, it's important, I agree, but you know, you can make almost any foundation work for you if you have a good canvas to start out with. My skin cleanser is the Neo Cleanse. It's the Neo Cutis. Can you see? It's a gentle cleanser. I use it with my Clarisonic. I get this at my Meta Spa. I'm sure you could go online. I actually think, yeah, go online and check it out. I would recommend that way. I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction, but mine is for normal to dry skin, it says, and it's an AM and a PM. I like using this in the shower with my Clarisonic. I don't know about you, but when I use my Clarisonic, I like to use it in the shower. It's really hard for me to hold it and do it over my, and everything. Ugh, I don't like that feeling, so that's my cleanser. Number 9, my powder. Okay, she gave us an option for powder or bronzer, and I actually just brought both out. Right now, the bronzer that I'm using, and I actually would probably repurchase this. I keep finding myself going back to it. There's no, let me just tell you what it is first. It is the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, medium to dark. I love this. I actually use the brush that came with it. Here's the color if you can see it. There doesn't seem to be really any shimmer. It's not shiny, anything like that. It just gives you a really nice glow and a color.